What's going on with y'all boys and girls, man? Welcome to the slums. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Project Slum, little king of the slum business, man. Everything slum around this mug, man. Y'all already know who it is, man. And now, for this, man, we just got a crazy reaction to this one, man. This shit crazy, gang. It's crazy, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This one, we got proof. Well, somebody got proof that Lil Durk set up King Von. Lil Durk and OTF Vonnie set up King Von and backdoored him and got him pum and up out of here? What? So you mean to tell me the whole time for the past couple years we've been got doggone since Von died, we've been tripping about the little OTF verse, NBA Youngboy beef whole time this beef was orchestrated? Oh, y'all didn't know that? Y'all ain't know that? Shh. Me neither. Now let's get into it and see for ourselves, man. Without further ado, man, before we get into that, man, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you on YouTube, man. Hit the like, hit the bell notification. You get all my post notifications every time I post these videos, man. If you on Facebook, man, share the video, man. Comment. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Let me know if y'all knew any of this was going on, because I definitely didn't. But without further ado, man, I done did enough chatting and yapping. Let's get into it, man.
Lil Durk's co-defendant is being accused of orchestrating the murder of King Von. His name is OTF Vonnie, and his own daddy is claiming that he was present when OTF Vonnie paid for the hit that led to King Von being killed. There's something in the water this week, bruh. At least Queso daddy snitched and got Queso life in prison because the daddy was facing significant jail time, and he couldn't do.
Nah, that's crazy though. He say he understand it because he one of them, you know what I mean? But that's crazy though. You got like fathers telling on their sons, man, if y'all don't think the streets is over, man, that thing is dead. Boy, if you still in the streets, boy, you're dying to go to jail. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. That just is what it is, gang. Like, you got dudes, fathers out here telling on them. Not even like fathers that had 9-to-5 jobs and shit like that. We talk about fathers that was in the street too. You get what I'm saying? Telling on their sons. That's crazy.
Do it, not even for his seed, not even for his son. OTF Vonnie daddy is snitching and ratting for the love of the game. Voluntarily. He's not under investigation. He's not in trouble. He's not in jail. He's not facing serious jail time. As a matter of fact, he's willing to sacrifice himself and do serious jail time if that means OTF Vonnie doing life in prison, for absolutely no reason whatsoever. This man daddy telling on him is just the icing on the cake for a really terrible week. He's currently having the worst possible week any street dude could have. You see, Vonnie is accused of being a mastermind and a shot caller in this Lil Durk RICO, this murder for hire case they're currently fighting. The indictment accuses OTF Vonnie of having access to the OTF credit cards, and he booked the flights for the killers of Quando Rondo's cousin Lil Pop. He booked their flights to California. He booked their hotels. He booked the rental cars they was gonna use. So he orchestrated the entire thing. This is a dude who knows more about this operation than anybody else.
Bro, do you understand how bad it gotta be? You know what I'm saying? For you to be the mastermind, but you under the rich dude? Like that's crazy, gang. But he the mastermind though. This what they got going. And he got to face that charge, and his daddy is telling on him, bruh.
Which is why it's terrifying that he's being accused of snitching. Earlier this week, an OTF associate posted a picture of everybody together before the arrest with a rat emoji over OTF Vonnie's face. And then in the comments is another associate calling him a rat-eyed ninja. A quick search will tell you that Lil Durk is still in custody and he's listed as in custody. OTF Didi is still in custody and he's listed as in custody. OTF Vonnie is still incarcerated, but his location is currently unknown. Then some unorthodox jail messages or text messages began to surface of supposedly OTF Vonnie. His daddy is vouching that these messages is true. Other bloggers are staking their reputation on these messages being true. I can't verify it, so I'm just letting you guys know what's been surfacing and what these bloggers and his daddy is vouching to be true. The messages show that Vonnie is breaking down how he's going to take a plea, and the plea is going to result him doing 5 to 7 years for a murder for hire that he was apparently a shot caller in. 5 to 7 years is unprecedented unless some snitching is happening. He also unfollowed Lil Durk on Instagram, so
Right, nah, that's crazy. You got a murder for hire? That's the worst possible murder you could get. That's worse than capital murder. Unless, like, the only murder that's not worse than is like a serial killer. Murder for hire? Bro, the next step is a serial killer. You get what I'm saying? As far as like, bro, that's crazy.
read into that as you may. However you want to read into it as you may. Now, being accused of a snitch for most street dudes will be the worst news they will receive that week. In the case of OTF Vonnie, yo daddy coming out and accusing you of paying for a murder of one of your closest friends, to me, is much worse than whatever snitching accusations that's being put upon him this week. Now, the daddy joined DJ Academic's stream after doing an interview with another blogger by the name of Mickey Truth. In this call with DJ Academics, the father engaged in activities that will put Judas and Itu Brute to shame.
But if you have been given the opportunity and time to rectify this and you ain't did it, fuck. Period. That's it. Ain't nothing else to talk about. And whatever they get, whatever it is, that's what it is. I'm gonna give it all to you. Everything. I got everything, and I got all the receipts. All of them.
Are you saying this in regards to your son, though?
I'm saying it to any Muslim that knew about this, that didn't fix this. He knew about it, and he didn't fix it. Dirk knew about it, and he didn't fix it.
Okay.
Big Dirk and Little Dirk knew about it, and they didn't fix it.
Okay, explain the situation as you know it, because I think a lot of people.
I mean, I'm gonna give you this. It's a back door, and I got all the pieces. That's all I'm gonna tell you. As Dirk asked Vonnie, "Is it open?" Vonnie told him it's off the hinges.
Wait. Are you talking about the death of Von, like King Von?
Listen very.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hearing your daddy, like, I know he in jail, so he probably can't hear his daddy, but hearing a father go off and like do this to on his son like this, bro, that's crazy. But I heard something in the back chat, you know what I'm saying, about why, you know what I'm saying, might be the father motive, but I'm not gonna speak on it because I don't know if it be, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna speak on nothing I don't know it's facts, so I ain't even gonna speak on it. But if that's not the case, then I can't understand. Like, that other reason, I could probably understand it, but I still can't understand it. But if that other case ain't the reason, then I can't understand why he would do this.
Very carefully. When the payment was made to Little Tim, the next day or the same day, Dirk asked Von.
The payment was made to Little Tim. You heard him. Little Tim. That's Quando Rondo homie who we thought saved, well, you know what I'm saying, was defending Quando Rondo. Whole time this a back door? Whole time this junk was orchestrated? Man, this is crazy.
Was it open? This is what he asked him. Was it open? It was the exact words. Was it open? He told him it's off the hinges.
Jesus is Lord.
Tofiako, God will punish you. God will punish you, man. You got rest.
Hey, that nigga Flacco funny, man. What is his name? Frederick Jala. Jala is funny. You feel me? This dude is academic son on Jesus Christ.
May this level of energy and jealousy never find me. This is just absurd. Maybe you could get off the fact that your son may be a backdoor artist, bruh, but your entire plot spoiled once you started attempting to convince us that Lil Durk was in cahoots with OTF Vonnie and they paid Lil Tim for the hit of King Von, and then Lil Durk turned around and risked doing life in prison to get back for King Von. Cut it out, bro. Yo, if you're gonna hate or tell lies or behave in this manner, bro, at least make it make sense. It's not even plausible what you're explaining to me, bro. If Lil Durk paid for the hit of King Von, and he knew that OTF Vonnie was paying for the hit and Lil Durk was a part of it, Lil Durk wouldn't be in jail right now facing life in prison because he slid for Von. Lil Durk wouldn't go through all this trouble, right, to put people on flights, to use OTM credit cards, all right, to get an LA plug, to drop the location for Quadrado. Lil Durk would not be in jail right now. This just don't make sense at all.
That kind of seemed like
This father is filled with the spirit of envy, the spirit of decrepitness, of brokenness, the spirit of never amounting to nothing, that now he wants clout off of tearing down his own son who's fighting an active murder case. It don't get much worse than this, man.
Do you understand that?
I hear you. Are you insinuating that?
I'm not insinuating. I'm giving you facts.
But I'm asking you, are you saying that Vonnie backdoor King Von? No way. That was right here.
You heard what I just said. Guess what? You need motive first, right? I got bankers. I got bankers that'll testify that or will make a contract or make a statement to you and let you know that this is the amount of money he had, this is what he had, this is that another. You need motive first and foremost. I got text messages from the lawyer letting you know that who told on Von before he died. Who doesn't want their friend to tell on them after they die and to free themselves up? You've seen how Von looked at him in that courtroom.
He's talking about this picture right here where King Von is looking in Lil Durk's direction. But if you look at the picture, you know that King Von and Lil Durk are both looking in the same direction. So obviously Von is looking at what Lil Durk is looking at. And this is a screenshot of a video. So this could mean literally anything. And I'll be real, I was one of the people who fell for the conspiracy theory that Lil Durk may have told after Lil Durk attempted murder charge was dropped after King Von died. We now know that Lil Durk never told him.
Nah, that's I did hear that too. I heard that they said Lil Durk told on King Von, and like after he died, pretty much to get him off the case they was fighting, the attempted murder case they was fighting that you just seen the picture of them, man, like that case. But I guess I don't know, he about to say it ain't true, I guess.
King Von. That the state of Georgia only dropped the attempted murder case on Lil Durk because the feds alerted them that they were investigating Lil Durk for murder for hire. Like Georgia knew the feds were coming. Like they knew the feds were about to indict Lil Durk on his murder for hire. And the feds always take precedent. When the feds come, hey, bro, we got this. Drop that little petty ish. We about to deal with them. That's just how it goes. All right. So it looks like the father is trying to piece together whatever type of conspiracy theories he heard online, plus mix his own little jealousy and envy. And because I'm the father, he thinks it's gonna get credibility, which for the most part, it worked.
Bro, imagine coming to the internet, telling on your son, talking crazy, throwing your son under the bus, and people don't believe you, and you actually get like ridiculed for it. Like that would feel worse. Like that shame would feel bad. But until we get the motive of why he wants to come out and speak against his son, even I still can't take what he's saying. Like I still got to take that with a grain of salt, cause, bro, where's the proof? You get what I'm saying? Like, where's the proof? I don't.
All right. He's on academics right now. He was on other bloggers doing interviews. So it worked. And I promise you, there's somebody thirsty enough. There's going to be a blogger thirsty enough to pay this man for an interview. So it looks like his plan is working. But at what cost, bro? At what cost, homie? Now, he claims he's doing this because his son told. Even though he don't have any confirmation, his son told.
So this is what it is. I mean, this is what it is. We ain't got to go no further. Like I said, I got all the receipts. This is what it is. As I said, he asked him, was it open? He told him it's off the hinges.
So you think that...
We ain't no think. I'm willing to put my life on it because I'm speaking right now out loud to this. So I'm willing to die for this. If a person is killed for speaking the truth, he won. He won.
So you're saying
Period.
that Durk wanted...
Hey, well...
If a person is killed for speaking the truth, he won. I mean, you won with God for sure. Like that, we can't even. You won with God, right? Well, bro, you lost because you gone. You ain't here no more. That's still a L. But at the end of the day, the big W is if you win with God. You feel me? So, hey, listen. I'm gonna go with God every time, but I don't know about this situation though. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you could have minded your business the whole time. Like, just minded your motherfucking business, gang. This your son. It should be super easy to mind your business, bro. Like, super easy. You volunteering the information, like nobody even looked at or even registered in the years. I guess it was about 2 years, almost 3 or something since Kevon passed. Like nobody even registered to think like that. You get what I'm saying? Like now you putting that whole thought process into everybody's head. That's crazy. On your own son, gang. That's crazy. That's crazy, G.
I don't know why you keep repeating it as if you don't understand it. You don't understand what I'm saying. You understand English. I said first we got to establish motive.
We first got to establish motive.
Apostle, we have this. I will tell Apostle about this. This is what you want to use your life for. I'm gonna do manage, you know.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he doing the police job for him. On his own son. That's crazy.
Why do we have to?
But why? Hold on, first of all, before you say that, y'all, why is he doing the police job? This is a question we gotta ask ourselves. Why is he doing the police job against his own son? Where is that anger and that vitriol and that, you know what I'm saying? Where is that coming from? That envy, that hatred, where that's coming from? Like, what could have happened to make y'all think that this man will be backdooring his own son the way he doing the police investigative work for them? Leave in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, man. What do y'all think could have happened that he got so much animosity towards his son that he gonna do the police job for him? Let me know.
Establish anything. We ain't the police. You don't have to establish a motive. As a matter of fact, you don't have to be on this call ratting on your son.
Right.
We have to establish what? And this is apparently for absolutely no reason ever. Now, listen, if this was a parent who wasn't in the streets, lock up all the malefactors. Give them life. But this is a hood dude, a street dude, turned Muslim because he probably got wore out in prison, got spanked, treated like a buster, and thought, man, the Islam route is probably easier, man. They gonna leave me alone if I'm assalamu alaikum. But you was in the streets. You the reason why Vonnie turned out like how he turned out. You claim you was with him when he paid for the hit. You claim that you raised him how you raised him. In that case, it's your responsibility. In that case, you're probably just as responsible as his defense attorney, right?
Hey, low key, now I think about it, shout out to Flacco for putting this thought in my mind. Now I think about it, his son snake and backdoor Vaughn, supposedly, allegedly, right? But he's snaking and backdoor his son. Who you think his son get it from? The father, twin. Boy, this in our face the whole time. We wondering why he could, why the son would even do that. But then the daddy come do it. Man, he get it from his daddy, boy. Boy, you your daddy's son, boy. That's what the fuck that is. That's what's really going on for real. You feel me?
To see this through. You not no innocent parent who did everything you could do to make sure this kid grew up to be somebody who was productive to society and they turned out to be a killer. No. You are responsible for this, man. Bro, there's not enough clout in the world that should make a parent want to turn on their kid.
Why would Dirk want Vaughn unalive?
All right, man. Let me give you this. First of all, You didn't sign your rights over. You ain't in no slave 360 deal. First of all, you can't bring nobody into the business and they surpass you. How you bring me to the table when I pass you up? Don't nobody want their chief spot taken, do they?
That's an interesting thing.
Dude was a slave. He was signed to Coke Boys. He was a slave. Lon wasn't no slave.
That's interesting. I did find out that Von didn't have any contractual ties to Dirk like that, which was interesting.
I mean, come on, man. He wasn't even signed to him. How's this his friend? He lied on Breakfast Club and said, "Hey, you think your man would be sitting here with $300,000 worth of jewelry on and he not have an attorney? He had a public defender. How? And I got $300,000 worth of jewelry on a lawyer for a murder case ain't gonna be no more than 50, 60,000. I got $300,000 worth of jewelry on and you ain't got an attorney."
Only among Igaboos does being a real one get met with suspicion. They so used to being flawed human beings, they so used to being itch-eyed ninjas that when a real one show up, they get suspicious. Lil Durk doing everything he did for King Von, bringing him to the Breakfast Club, putting him on records, bringing him in rooms, set him up with producers and hit makers. He did all that for King Von. And King Von wasn't even on contract with him. King Von wasn't on paperwork with him. King Von ain't owe him $1. He did that off the strength. In most cases, we will say, man, Dirk a real one, bro.
Right. Hell yeah.
Bro, Dirk helped his homie like that and ain't asked for nothing in return? Oh, man. Bro, Dirk the realest one alive. But for the dudes with a guilty conscience like the daddy, for people like the daddy who is known for being hoes their entire life, bro, ain't never been real, don't got a real bone in their body, they can't even comprehend that you real. They can't even comprehend that people really move like this because they so used to being flawed. And that's why you got to be careful. You got to be careful, bro, in who you helping and who you come around, man.
That's a
this
fact.
Situation here proves it. You coming around, being generous, being open and honest with everybody, treating people with respect, doing things for people, looking out, being humble. Yo, you a star. You a superstar, bro. You earned everything you got. You ain't never got a handout.
Man.
And because you ain't never got a handout, you feel sorry for people around you and to put your homies on. But when you come around snakes and you is genuine, they spirit can't take it. They start looking at you as if you backdooring, as if you sneaking. Because that's what they used to. They only do favors for people they about to backdoor. They only look out for people they got ill intentions for. So they're looking at you like, bro, he's giving me opportunities for no reason. Now you put yourself on the cutting block now. Now you in danger because you wanted to be a good... don't do it, bro.
Wait, so Von got killed and he's saying... Well, Von got unalive, but he's saying... Dirk... I get it. Yeah, I get it.
If this situation teach you anything, do not be a good person to these ain't-ish ninjas, bro. Leave them alone, bro. Stay out the crosshairs of them trifling ninjas, bro. It's not worth it.
He ain't lying.
Now, this dude, what he was doing was so flawed, was so trifling, that academics had to call Whack One. Academics is like, bro, I can't handle this alone. So academics gave Whack 100 a call so Whack 100 could have a conversation with this dude to let him know, bro, as a father, man, get off this call, bro.
Man, I need this. Hold on, Whack. Get on the line, Whack. I need you. Yo, Whack.
Yeah, what up, bro?
Whack. I got OTF Vonnie father on the line. He's saying his son paid. He said he went with his son to pay for the murder of King Von. You gotta listen to this shit.
Okay, slow down.
Hold on, I'm adding you in the call, Whack. You gotta hear this shit.
Okay.
Hey, that nigga act trippy.
On the other side, you're on that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. And by the way,
Hey, that nigga act. He don't know what he hearing right about now. That nigga Flabber is gasted. You know what I'm saying? He flabbergasted. That nigga Flabber is definitely gasted right now. You feel me? He don't know what to believe for real. He sound like me, low key. Like bro, ain't nobody even thought of this, and you coming out with it and putting this whole.
I got whack 100 on here.
Let me get this right. You telling me Vonnie, that's one of the ones arrested with Dirk, right?
That's the one they said might be telling. His father is saying, here we go.
Slow down. You saying his father is saying that his son, paid for some hits?
Not some hit, a hit.
What's your name, bro?
My name Hassan, brother.
Hassan, you's a big ass.
Okay. You are straight up.
You's a big ass.
Listen, a bitch. Let me tell you this, Wack. Let me tell you this, Wack. I'm gonna let you talk first. The floor can't talk.
Bro,
I'm gonna listen to you.
I don't give a fuck what he did, homie. You right, but at the end of the day, that's your son, homie. And for you to be doing whatever you doing, whether it's true or not, and I can't say it's any truth to it because it's coming out of your mouth. So you got some ill intentions, bro. But I don't know how his mother feels, his grandmama feels, his other siblings and shit. But my nigga, if you don't see no wrong with what you doing as a man, as a father, my nigga, like you need. Like, I call myself a big from the August 26, 1994 until I paroled in 99 because I was in prison and couldn't be there at the birth of my son in his first 5-6 years. Mm-hmm. Bro, how could you fix your mouth and your mind to do your seed like that?
We got content.
I'm gonna let you finish talking and I'm gonna talk.
Go ahead, bro. I really want to know that I called myself a bitch when I couldn't be there for mine. And let me your son locked up, right? Ain't he locked up?
You finish?
You got it, homie. You got it, homie.
Okay. Whack. Let him go.
Nah, you ain't a father, bro. Lay back.
Okay, you're right. I'm not a father. You're right.
On the line right now, bro.
I'm muted.
Okay, I'm gonna give you like this, brother. First and foremost, as they say, I brought him in, I can take him out. Pay attention to this. But let me finish. I ain't gonna cut you. I ain't gonna cut you this.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna get to you like this, brother. My son is my son. Can't nobody tell me about mine. But when my son break the code, whether or not Von was his blood or not, when my son take all Von money, this man Von didn't know him from a can of paint. Von put him on every mother thing on $4 million because he trusted me. Not because he knew Von. And for you to take me with you to go pay for a hit on my nephew when you could have left me at home, that lets you know you don't respect me. And then after
I don't think I get it. Right? So he's saying OTF, Vonnie, and Von are cousins. They not blood, but now that he's saying it, I could say what the back chat was saying. It's pretty much like King Von's father is a legend in Chicago who got killed because somebody sniped him from the rooftop in Chicago. Like, cause that's when, you know, they started shooting off the roofs, you know what I'm saying? And OTF Vonnie father and King Von father was tight. So ever since King Von father died, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was looking after King Von. So that made Vonnie and Von like cousins. And made him Von's uncle. You get what I'm saying? So I see why the father take it so personal, but it's like, damn, that's still your son. But you can't tell above, like you don't know what old boy and Von father went through together for them to be so tight. And Von father is a legend, and you don't know what type of promise he made to Von father, like he'll take care of his son and look after his son, or what type of pride he took in looking after King Von, regardless of like King Von history and however whatever whoop. You get what I'm saying? Like he still looked at it like, you know what I'm saying, that was his nephew and he gonna make sure he's straight because his father gone, and then his own son unalive. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But again, We only got his word. We ain't got no proof of this. This is crazy though. If this is true, I can't believe it. My mind is blown.
Bro. Listen very carefully. Just say, listen.
Are you talking about King Von?
Whack. Just listen very carefully.
No, are you?
We got content.
This is what I'm talking about. But
tell me what Von you talking about?
Yo, chat.
King Von.
Okay.
Oh, it's movie time.
We said we wasn't gonna cut each other off.
Why you lying?
Listen, we said we not gonna cut each other off, right?
Let me tell you why you lying, bro.
Oh, it's movie time.
Don't like you ain't gonna have a
I'm gonna let the world know why you
go ahead.
lying.
Don't say what you say. Go on, say what you say. Go ahead.
Okay, now I don't know your son. I ain't never met your son. I'm acquainted with Dirk. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know your son. But here you go, right? Your narrative don't add up because I'm gonna tell you why. First and foremost, the individuals he got into it with, it was some fluke that they stopped by the club because they was gonna entertain some brawls. First and foremost.
I don't know, man. I'm conflicted. On one hand, I want to see these street dudes locked up. I want to see them held accountable. I want justice to be served. But I also treat a parent like I would treat a defense attorney. Right? Like, I would look at a defense attorney if they came out and did interviews afterwards claiming, oh, no, he did this, and this. No. If your kid confided in you, that's something you're supposed to hold to the chest. Just like we would expect secrecy or like confidentiality from a defense attorney, we would also expect the same from a parent.
I ain't gonna lie. Let me know in the comment section, man, what y'all think about this video, man. But for me, my personal opinion is, like I said through the video, if that's the reason why, if all the pieces that we connected as far as Von father and him being, you know what I'm saying, tight is the thing, then I kind of get it. But, bro, that's still your son. So it's like, I get it, but I don't. And I still want to understand where's, like, that's not enough. Like, that's not enough for you to just be so raw. Just publicly, blatantly, just, you know what I'm saying, smashing on your own son. That's crazy. You feel me? But again, let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. And y'all already know, till next time, I'll be back. I'm out.
Slimy and muddy, that's just what I like. I be sipping on mud.